Where the fuck is she? Why is she the... Where ya at? Okay. Yeah, here to stay. Do I have anything else to talk about today? I'm not sure like what happened this week with me. I felt really off because I didn't go running on Thursday. I didn't go to the gym on Friday. I just didn't feel like it, which is rare with me. Like I usually push myself to just do it, and I'm very strict with myself with my own routine. But yeah, this week Thursday and Friday, I just something inside me was like, no, not today. Which is rare. I think I just needed like a small break. So let's hope that next week I'll get back into it. Same with Maine lobsters. The girl lobster have wider tails, more meat, but if the ladies get whisked away to restaurants, the lobsters can't reproduce. Yeah. I really do think we as humans need to like set a rule that like certain meats should not be produced for like a year or two. Like just like for example with like fish, like tuna and so on and so forth, like just don't fish for them, don't get them in stores for a year or two, let them come back, and then switch that food out that we don't produce for a different one. Like I don't know, like you could say then like okay, now that we let that one breathe and reproduce again, we can go back. Let's switch to a different animal. Let that animal have a break from us. Of course, it's not going to happen because like nobody in the world, everybody, like, there's no way the entire world is going to be like agree like yeah we can handle a year or two without that type of meat. Because like especially with like fast food restaurants with like beef or like fake beef and stuff like that or like whatever the hell they make gets consumed on a daily basis so much. Like saying like oh yeah we stopped producing beef for this year, people will fucking riot like what else am I supposed to eat? So yeah, it's a shame. God of Lambs. God of War. But God of Lambs is next SCP. We got a bunch of smaller ones to read. And a bunch of safe ones as well. Wait, so the last lady is not getting nick in the tail, so it's known they're girls, and because of the imperfection in the tails, the rest of it. Okay, good. That's good to know. That's good that at least there's some steps being made. SCP-1843 is to be held in a large containment vault in storage site 12. Safe SCP wing. Specimens of the genus Ovis are to be kept at a minimum distance of 2.5 kilometers from SCP-1843's containment. Specimens found within the 2 kilometer radius are to be moved at a minimum distance of 700 meters from SCP-1843's range of effect or terminated if necessary. Deceased instances of -2 are to be contained in separate cryogenic freezers after examination. Controlled testing with specimens of the genus Ovis is to be done outside and requires the approval of at least one level 4 personnel. And here we have a picture that says SCP-1843 and instances of -1 doing testing in Foundation property. Yeah. Yeah, I read the whole thing. Description: SCP-1843 is a polyhedron-shaped hollow structure of unknown possible extraterrestrial origin. More specifically, an irregular triacontahedron. Words, man. SCP-1843 is mostly composed of silicon, iron, and polystyrene. SCP-1843 measures 1.50 meters in height and 1.50 meters in width, weighing approximately 500 kilograms when empty. SCP-1843, that's pretty hairy, eh? SCP-1843 can be opened via a small metallic door found on one of its faces. SCP-1843 anomalous properties only affect specimens of the genus Ovis, referred as -1, present within a 2-kilometer radius. Instances of -1 will move towards SCP-1843 in groups of 5 to 10 individuals, mostly composed of adult males and female juveniles. Instances of -1 display more hostility than normal, but do not possess physical strength above normal specimens of the genus Ovis. Once the instances of -1 have reached SCP-1843, they will proceed to perform a ritual, referred as -A event. -A events are usually of violent nature, consisting of the sacrificial murder of a female juvenile, referred to as -2, performed by instances of -1 by crushing -2's skull with their hooves or by repeatedly hitting it with their horns. Goddamn. In rare occasions, smaller than 2% instances of -1 have been observed to cannibalize instances of -2. Okay, the older instance of -1 will then proceed to place the remains of -2 within SCP-1843. After the -A event has ended, all the instances of -1 will bow their heads down to SCP-1843 and proceed to move away from it. Instances of -1 that participated to the -A event lose all their anomalous behaviors once they are 500 meters distant from SCP-1843, despite still being in its range of effect. SCP-1843 was recovered the 2010 was recovered the 2010 in Germany after reports of a metallic object falling in the rural area of Germany. After 2 weeks of investigation, SCP-1843 was found in being worshipped by several instances of -1, most being domestic sheep, Ovis aries, and wild mouflon, Ovis musimon. SCP-1843 contained 14 deceased juvenile specimens of Ovis aries and 5 deceased juvenile specimens of Ovis musimon, currently contained among other instances of -2. Excerpt from testing log 13F. Testing log -13F, 2010 . 7 specimens of Ovis aries, 4 adult males and 3 female juveniles, referred as -1-26 to 32. All the instances are transported via vehicle to SCP-1843 to avoid hostile reactions. The instances approach SCP-1843 without accident. -A event begins. The older specimens begin to dance, moving in circle around SCP-1843, followed by the younger males. The female specimens emit an high-pitched sound throughout the whole event. The dance finishes after 20 minutes and 15 seconds. The younger males, -28 and -29, force a juvenile, formerly -31, now -2, in front of SCP-1843. The older specimen, -26, kills -2 by crushing its skull and proceeds to place -2 within SCP-1843. At this point, -26 screams for 2 minutes before all the specimens bow down to SCP-1843 and return to the containment vehicle. Those screams have been recognized as an attempt of -26 to speak German. Those with level 3 clearance may read document 12-AD for further information. I'm not sure how I feel about a goat yelling in German. Yeah, just like, wir haben dir ein Opfer gebracht. Oh, unser Gott. Du hast unsere Liebe, unseres Herz und unsere Seele. Mein Gott. Wir beten dich. You know, like imagine that. But it's just like much louder because he's screaming it. Addendum to document -12-AD. Translator note: the following is a rough attempt to decipher -26 vocalization. However, since its speech is mostly consisted of bleats and German gibberish, this translation is approximate. So he said, We have to go. We have to go, my Lord, God of all the ones that munch the green, who takes the fear away. Grant us peace. We offer you this virgin, for we beg you to listen to the unknown plea. Our hearts ask since your descent. Dash 26 pauses for 10 seconds at the end of every sentence. We beg you to free us from the unknown that has tormented us since the first wool. The unknown has forced us to live in fear. Unknown has denied us of warmth in the cold and devoured us in the warm. If you are our helper, savior, accept this virgin as a treat and destroy the unknown. Addendum summary of testing log -13-G. On 2010 blank blank. -26 was exposed a second time to SCP-1843 among other 6 instances of -1. -26 did not participate to the -A event, but limited itself to repeatedly hit SCP-1843 with its horns. -26 appeared to emit a vocalization similar to Lügner. Yeah, the German word for liar. Oh. So he was like saying like, oh, he's calling it a liar because it didn't fulfill its wishes. Hey folks, I'm here, sorry I overslept. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about Nook and Vinvon, you know what to do. Catch Howard up what he missed out on. -26 was later killed by the other instance of -1, instead of -2 instead of -2. At time of writing, only -26 has displayed this kind of behavior. Alright. Very much like, you know, classic, we must make a sacrifice to the gods, but instead of human beings, it's lambs and goats and sheep that do it. Yeah. That. There we go. That makes goats angry in German. I think the goats were German to begin with. Okay. Me, myself, and I. You makes you stronger.